Whoa. Whoa, whoa. What just happened? Oh my god. Oh. There we go. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I think we can get a little bit louder with that audio. I think just a little louder. Um I got a weird funky setup here. Like I said in some of my previous videos. Um but you know, turns out making Half-Life videos boring. And so I want to go and I want to redo. I want a retake on my old original Sonic playthroughs that I did on the classic trilogy. You know what? I'm gonna pause it here, and actually, I'm just gonna soft reset it again because nobody wants to. And I'm gonna hide the menu. Nobody wants to watch that. Watch that. Blank, nothing happening screen. But this is going to be a full revisitation of every single one of my old shitty videos that I did that suck. They suck so much. Pure rancid asshole. So, you know, the remake time. Go back and remake. Do more epic remake. But, I'm going to actively go against the algorithm of the YouTube gods, and I'm not gonna make short brain rotten content because people can't watch a video longer than 20 minutes nowadays. I don't care. I'm going to record each one of these games in their own video, minus Sonic Free and Knuckles, because that is one big fucking game. We're gonna split that into its two separate games. This game is a really big enigma. Well, it doesn't matter now. We're gonna start this. Wait a minute. No, no, we're not. I feel like there's a drop dash option here. The drop dash option greatly improves in this game. I'm playing a ROM hack. Obviously you see the emulator. I would be playing the original game on emulator. Actually, I'd be playing it on my Genesis Mini. This is a ROM hack, which is just called Sonic Anniversary Edition, and it just makes the game. It gives it a little fresh coat of paint, so that I'm not just replaying same old basic bitch Sonic 1. Sonic Team, Sonic Team. I swear there was a drop dash. I could have sworn there was a drop dash. Oh my god, now I have to watch this again. Well, I guess that was just false memories of this hack, I guess. But as you can see, we do in fact have some kick-ass new art and sprites which were made, which makes the game look shiny. It's like Mania, but better, I'd say. It looks just like that in between of shiny sprite work and not too shiny. It also kind of gives it some more. I like the little white dots in his eyes. I like that. I like that a lot actually. But I really enjoy this sprite. It's different from the Sonic 1 sprite, but it doesn't feel like fucking the baby blue that Mania Sonic is. Like I hate Mania Sonic. Like it's nice, but fucking there's a mod that supposedly changes them back to their quote. I'm playing like shit because I'm like trying to prove my points here, but I just can't stand to watch my pride be destroyed. Like this is a I fucking love tea, bruh. I love tea. My favorite unit of measurement is tea. This is gonna fucking be like that forever. Yeah, there's even remixed music too, and the sprites change after every level. Like, look at this. This is the color that Sonic is. This is the color that Sonic is. He's not like piss baby blue. I don't fucking like that design choice. It's awful. Time for the part of Green Hill that makes me want to tear my hair out and is not. Whoa. Why my controller do that? Yeah, this. Why? That's kind of fucked. Don't know what's going on with my controller. Oh well, doesn't matter. Yeah, it's so much better playing without the stupid ground speed cap that makes Sonic run at the speed of molasses. I don't fucking like that shit. I wanna run. I wanna go fast. It's if he was named after speed. I don't wanna have a speed cap. You know, fuck all those little babies. You know, can't keep up the fast screen. Okay, I really like this music. I gotta turn it up. Um, the issue is that it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to just keep it like this because I'm like I've said in my previous. Whoa, stop. Like I've said in my previous videos. I'm basically using a TV because my monitor broke, so I don't really got where there. Well, this is some bro. What is happening? No, no, you unpause right now. Why is it loading a state? Oh my god. Well, luckily me, lucky for me, I can replay through those levels like in an instant. I guess so. The lesson learned is don't fuck with the menu at all because the emulator will fuck you over instantly and do some wacky shit. Don't mess with the settings, dumbass. Why would you mess with the fucking settings? It's a stupid idea. Why would you mess with the settings that are there to be messed with? It's fucking idiot. You don't do that. It's a bad idea. Now I can come back and show you my actual skills because I can definitely like blast through this level in like 45 seconds. Yeah, this is like one of the easiest levels in gaming. Oh god. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. They sped up the music. That truly adds to the experience. I mean, it really does. God, the sprite work is just so improved. Like, it looks. The original sprite work is always just gonna be like iconic, and it's gonna be like nostalgic. But this is just like better, like in an objective sense. Like it just looks more like flesh. Oh my god, they fucking patched out the spike glitch. Those mad lads patched out the spike glitch. I cannot believe it. I mean, that thing was just such a pain in the ass in the original, especially in Labyrinth Zone, which is I used to defend that zone. It's aesthetically it's really cool, but in terms of gameplay, I mean it's not bad because it's slow. It's bad because it's just not fun. Because Sonic drops at like the speed of 1,000 tanks on top of each other. It's so bad, and so you fall slow, which means that you can't like make any progress until you finally actually fucking hit the bottom of the zone. I love this remix. Too bad that my wacky ass setup does not allow me to hear it at all. Um, well, it's in my throat. Yeah, I mean we got whole new sprites, like different times for levels, trying to like make things more varied. I really like this hack. It's a nice way to just like go back. Oh my god, they fucking. Oh, I don't like how they did that. I actually hate that. You can't hit him like immediately. Oh, what the hell? Guess they didn't patch out that weird visual glitch. What the fuck is going on with that ball? That is not supposed to happen. I feel like I remember that ball sprite being like just like pure brown in one of the versions. Like I don't get what's going on with that. Why didn't they just I feel like there's some layering thing they're trying to do And I feel there's some wacky shit going on with that. It's weird, because I feel like from what I've heard, the original version that came out on the first cartridges had that ball, and it was just pure brown. I think. Um, I'm probably misremembering, but that ball is really weird. I don't get why it's doing that. Like, why would it do that? Is that like part of some glitched animation? Is that laid? Well, the thing is that why is that laid on top of another sprite if that's why that's happening? Like, what the fuck? That makes no sense. Just make the checkered ball sprite be the actual full sprite. Like, there's no reason to have two sprites laid on top of each other. And that's a bit fucked. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite Sonic games. This really, like, God, these fucking remix. Listen to that, like that. It really adds to it. Like, if you need like a refreshed take on Sonic One, this is it. It's just like it's quality of life improvements. The game looks better. Um, and I'm not like a graphics guy. I gotta put that in like in stone. This shit. But this shit just looks better to me. It's got more colors. It's more bright and bubbly. Like, I don't get why Sonic was so desaturated in the original Sonic. Like, he's a cartoon character. For fuck's sake, and give him like life. Like, fill him with that cartoonish energy. Now, I'm gonna change something real quick. Just because I would like not to be playing this for 5 hours. I'm gonna change my controls so that I can make a save state with at the beginning of each level. In case I like die. Um, or like a checkpoint. So we're gonna change this to some random key which I'm never gonna use, and C is instead gonna become a rewind. I think a rewind is probably, yeah, that's better. I'm just gonna do that. On any other occasion, I wouldn't be using rewind, but this is just like a quick revisitation. I don't need to be. I don't need to show off my gameplay skills. I mean, you've already seen. Like, I don't need the rewind. I just want to have it there just in case some shit goes real wrong. Look at those. Look at how shiny everything is. I feel like in the original, these were like really blue. There is a fine balance that you have to meet. When you're trying to make something look shiny, where you want it to still have like color, but you want it to actually look metallic. So if you make something like too colored, like if you go and make something too saturated when it's metal, it makes it look really weird. But these sprites have really found that middle ground here that I really like, where it's not too saturated, so you still getting that metal vibe from it. Fuck is that fucking remix? Look at that sprite art. It's beautiful. It's great. They even like add. I think they made the shadows deeper on the grass because it's sunset. I fucking love this shit. This is great. This is great work. I think the guy who made this made a Sonic 2 Anniversary Edition as well. I also think they're working on a Sonic 3 one. Look at that lava. Even if that does look like it was drawn on MS Paint because of the weird outline, it's fucking great. Great shit, man. Oh my god. That is a rookie mistake. That I do every single time is trying to jump up to that ledge. I really like how Sonic will like sort of automatically like get onto a platform when he's near and almost on it, so that I feel like they may just be a quirk with the way that the tile like system works. Oh fuck me! Oh my god, no, you asshole, you ass McGee. No, give me my wrongs back, bro. Oh my god, give me my. Oh shit. This is not gonna go well for me. I made a bet with somebody saying that I would prove my Sonic skills. And if they see this video, I'm cooked. Did it on a live stream too. I better lock in here. Listen to these fucking like beats, bro. I love that drum. Yeah, I think it really brings out the, like, is more like ancient temple vibe, which I'm getting from this. Ancient dungeon ruin. Like, it feels a lot more like a sort of. It feels a little more fitting, I'd say. Well, as fitting as it would be for like a ruin. Like, if you heard this music, I think you would get more of a ruin vibe from it. The Marble Zone theme, it just feels like the Marble Zone theme, really. And it's great at that, and that's why it's so fucking amazing and iconic. Well, iconic in terms of Sonic 1, I'd say that it's not like iconic on a Green Hill Zone level. Although I would say, I don't really know. It sounds like I have my throat is kind of like, um, a little phlegmy, so it may sound like I have a southern accent a little bit because, I have my throat's a little bit phlegmy and I don't get it. So that's why. Um, oh shit. There you go. Some of the zones in this game you're just not gonna be able to beat, at a Green Hill Zone level. Because it's like they're designed differently. They did say, I remember the developer saying that they spent the most time on Green Hill Zone. And now, I mean, it does make sense. It may seem scummy, to like try and make the best first impression you possibly can, when then have it be misleading to the rest of the game. But it doesn't matter because the rest of the game is still fucking peak fiction. Um, there's just the way that the Green Hill Zone is fundamentally designed is different from like the rest of the game. And there are some parts and levels where you can zoom fast, relatively. But in the stages like Marble Zone, you can't expect yourself to, like, make it past, like, under 1 minute. Unless you're, like, a speedrunner, because it's just, it's like a different sort of level design. It's entirely different. It's like, it feels like an entirely different team of people sort of just, shot the old team and then came in to replace a new team. Like the old team just like died, and then the other team came to take its place. It's pretty interesting. I can tell that some of these levels were designed like before they like really knew what Sonic was gonna be like as a concept. Cause you can see here, like the levels in that, cause not the levels weren't designed in the order that you played them. And it just sort of feels like that they were like sort of trying to discover what Sonic was all about, and so it starts as a more generic platformer with the physics elements sort of like underutilized, and then slowly but surely it comes into its own. You know, this ain't your average Mario clone. This is some kick-ass shit. I can't get over that drum. That drum is so powerful and amazing. One of these days I'm gonna get over this. I wonder if they're gonna. Ooh, my God! Fucking bad choice. Bad choice. Bad choice. Bad fucking choice. Bad choice. Oh my God. Yeah, having the spin dash makes parts of this game. It feels like it was made for it, honestly. Like it fits in there so well and makes parts that go by faster. And feels like it belongs, in a way. It feels like it belongs. It's just so much better with with it there. It improves the experience greatly. And then there's times where you whiff the spin dash and it doesn't register your down press until you just walk left off into a pit of lava, which is not good. Fuck me. No, give me my onions. Give me my God, no. Fuck shit, no. Losing my onion rings. Oh, my onion rings. You steal a poor man's onion rings. Oh, fuck my onion rings. I'll take my onion rings. My mouse is gonna be haunting this video like a ghost, isn't it? Yeah, fucking. Alright, time for boss fight. Epic boss fights. I'd say the bosses in Sonic are really, like, hated on. Like, fuck me. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm not gonna let that whiff. You know, you know what? I'm not gonna let that whiff taint this gameplay in this timeline where, I didn't let myself get hit by that fireball like a dumbass. I've just been holding on to this ring like a badass the whole time. And we just got our first extra life. Hell yeah. Goes so hard. I'm recording this like a couple days after Halloween. So in between these recordings, I'm gonna be going and grab myself some candy. And you know what? The text. I really like what they did with the font. And the font there. And maybe I just like the shiny sprites. I don't know. Not a mania shiny like I've said. Maybe it's just like I like 32-bit sort of style sprites. Well, 32-bit. I actually really don't like the way some PS1 era pixel art looks. I feel like they still haven't learned to like keep their sprites saturated yet. So some sprites look really fucking bland and boring. And then there's times where the textures, there's some missed opportunities with the pixel art being actual textures for 3D models because they just decided to be lazy and just take pictures of shit and put it in the game. I am really getting my shit rocked, aren't I? They just like took photo pictures of like real objects and then put them in. And I feel like it would have been more fitting if they actually like, drew the textures instead of just taking photos. It would look better. I mean, you got cartoony Mario in Mario 64, and then you've got like realistic grass textures. And this doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Happy anniversary. Well, I'm gonna be definitely going back. Yeah, this is my return. This is my return to making videos semi-regularly again. I'm thinking of uploading, probably like, every other day. I think I've said every other day, but like, I don't know if that's gonna be like. I think I'm just gonna go for maybe like on the weekends or. Because YouTube really fucking punishes you for not having a consistent upload schedule. Like, it really will fuck you over. But the thing is about uploading a long video, to make up for, like, having a short, for having, like, a long time in between uploads, is that doesn't really mean jack shit. Because those people, because people like me, are just gonna binge that long video, and then they're not gonna have any content. But I don't care. Like, I feel like the algorithm is incredibly punishing on people who don't upload on, like, every fucking second every day. Which is really not helping the AI slop situation, because they can just, ask, like, chat CBT to fucking make a 5 hour long, like, Tung Tung Sahur movie, which is really stupid, and it's encouraging slop content because people who make, like, people with like 941 subscribers uploading a video essay, aren't gonna get as many views as fucking some asshole generating a bunch of random slop, using, chat CBT or whatever. Because they have the ability to just upload like a bunch of random slop as much as they want. I'm pretty sure you can even just like hook up like a robot that just automatically generates and uploads that slop every day. I mean, I'm just glad that I'm not getting AI videos in my recommendations, because I think I've heard horror stories of people getting that shit recommended. I mean, there's just like thousands upon thousands of channels, like with randomly AI generated stories in it. None of them are good. None of the none of them are good like at all. They all suck total donkey penis. It's like it's not good. It's just like it feels like a total waste of time too, cause it's like it's just like endless entertainment. What made entertainment feel like it was worth time is that it was created by like an actual person, and it was like like a work of art, and you were like in taking this work of art and learning from it, and like like learning something new from it, and getting a valuable new experience from it. But then with fucking AI, I'm experiencing testicular torsion. It's a new experience. Is it good? No, it's not fucking good at all. Oh, I like this blue makeover the zone got. I love this blue makeover. I'm have I played this ROM hack on the channel before? I might have in the in the fetal days of the channel. Which doesn't really matter now. If I add, then this can double as the remake of that video, and and my classic series videos that I did. I mean, just those old videos really are so like dumb. But I mean, I guess so goes with any content that you release at ages of younghood. Oh fuck. Yeah, they've really overhauled these sprites. I mean, if I really feel like I'm starting to realize that they may have wanted to make it look even more like Mania, but then couldn't have because they didn't have enough colors in the Genesis color palette. I think this is the perfect middle ground. I don't think you need to get any more Mania-ish. I think that Mania is a little bit too shiny. Like, not to dunk on the game. I'm not. It's just like, in my opinion, the sprites is too shiny. Yeah, I think that what happens, they try to make these sprites like super duper shiny, but because of limitations, they couldn't like make it like all the way shiny. But I think that limitations, as people do say, it did breed something creativity and did make something better, like much better. Because it does come to a point where every single row of pixels, it changes a color that it just becomes too smooth. Like I just can't take that. Yeah, we got some of those Sonic free samples in there. Now, this zone is definitely one of my favorite Sonic zones. It's just got so much it's just like got this joyous atmosphere to it. I've always enjoyed. That's on me. That was on me. And that was entirely on me. I was, funny fucking thing how I compliment the zone and then I immediately, die afterwards. But whatever, it's fine. It's probably just because I'm totally like zoned out. I mean, I can definitely play this game like without even thinking about it like at all. It's just like such muscle memory for me. It's like all the slopes and all of these may as well just be shapes, and I'm like just guiding an object through it. Like it's just like an abstract like algorithm that my brain, like my eyeballs see, and then my subconscious like solves. I don't really have to put any thought into it, although in the end it does make me just fucking do random bullshit like this. Yeah, I should have taken advantage of that invincibility. There, I can say words. I'm not fucking stupid. Yeah. Look at how they incentivize the player for choosing the not Ooh. Ooh. Wait, what the fuck, dude? Dude, let me up. It's not letting. Wait a minute. No. Wait. How would one recover? Like from this? Like how does one recover from how does a person recover from falling down here? This is weird. Cuz like you see this and then it's going to come back up and around. Well, fucked. I guess that was kind of obvious, but More of those Sonic skills coming in handy. These boss fights, I feel like, are the perfect like mix of easy and hard. They're a challenge. I do wish that Sonic bosses incorporated like the actual physics more. But like this is just a good solid boss idea. It's keeps the player on their. Okay, you can there you go. You're dead. Boom boom boom. Epic pixelate sprite. Go die. Ooh, we just said it. I forgot that there were like voice lines. I don't know if I didn't hear because I was too busy yapping. But yeah, they add that voice line to that he says when he gets defeated. I don't know if that's like an actual line from one of the games. It just sounds like some old asshole yapping into a microphone. Oh, we're here. We are here in the zone. We are here in the contentious area. This is it. Wait, they're yellow. Oh, now this zone looks fucking great. They really did a good job on this. Like it looks a lot less yellow and a whole lot more gold now. Like this is a massive improvement from the previous what they were working with. I also kind of like how they made the drillmen yellow. I don't remember their name, but they do look a hell of a lot better yellow. I mean, it does make sense if they're supposed to be like blending in. Having them be red does not make a lot of sense because red is kind of a major fucking opposite to yellow. Like that's some shit that you're gonna see. Oh fuck me. I'm gonna need some airsogen like right. Oh no. Oh no, please. Oh fuck no. Oh my god. No! Yeah, we're not gonna take that. We're not gonna take that. No, no, no. I've got rewind for a reason, bro. This is not proving my fucking skills at all. This is some. Okay, okay. Okay! Okay, let me the fuck out. Thank you for letting me out of the rewind hell that I put myself into. Look at that water. That's a Mega Man 4 ass water. Look at that. It's also weird. Why it feels like that tile should be repeating like oh. Ooh, we got some visual glitches, everybody. Ooh, that looks fucked beyond belief. That does not look intended at all, because it's a glitch, it isn't. That looks weird. So I guess there are some visual glitches that have been introduced by this ROM hack. Doesn't matter. Look at the crystals. Look at the beautiful colors on that crystal. This zone isn't that bad. It's not that bad. It's slow, but like who cares? Like I'm just here to have a fun time, right? And if the actual game itself is fun, then does that really matter, right? Does that really matter? Because I'm still having a good time. I'm still like having a good time messing around here in the water. And that sponge is a fucking trick. I remember getting crushed by that so many times. You do not want to fall for that. Ding dong 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 ding da dong dong ding dong dong ding 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 dong dong. Sega Genesis sound fonts go hard. I'm gonna rush through this part. Oh fuck me! No no no. Getting crushed by those is the worst. And there's a lot of situations where Sonic Team puts those little sponge things there to fuck you over like immensely, so that you try to ride them somewhere or you don't get off them in time, and then the water comes up and you get crushed into a hedgehog corpse. Is there something over here? Is there something over here? There's like a guy over here. Is there like an extra life that I can grab? No? Okay, well, whatever. Another act of Le Bronc zone finish. Well, the zone is so overhated, though. It's not like it doesn't like represent what makes Sonic like great, but it doesn't represent what makes video games bad. Like it's not a bad like video game level. It's fun. Like it's a fun video game level. It's just not a good Sonic level. But it's a good Sonic 1 level, because in the grand scheme of Sonic 1, this does fit with some of the most slower methodical action which we have seen so far. Like, I don't feel like how this zone is, like, besides the slow falling, which makes me want to tear my hair out, I don't feel like this is that much of a variation or a dramatic clusterfuck to some of the slower action in the other zones. I mean, it's just like Marble Zone, but slower. That doesn't really. That's not a good defense. Oh shit! But Marble Zone's fun. I mean, it's slow. So how is it being a little bit more slow and methodical? Like, really, I love that blue background change. That is a cool looking background. Oh, I forgot. I have always hated the fucking placement of this button. Hiding a button under a ring monitor is kind of stupid. Like, I mean, it's a labyrinth. I guess there's gotta be, like, puzzles, but that's just not the kind of puzzles I was expecting. That's a bit weird. Like, first off, who the fuck is making all the ring monitors, by the way? Like, who is making all of these monitors? Like, what entity is going down in like, all the zones and placing all of these monitors in these places? Because that monitor was on top of the button. Why didn't the monitor, like, make the door open? It was on top of the button. It should have closed that shit. Because I'm pretty sure that the monitors have their own gravity. So, like, how the fuck did they... Ooh, I almost died. Oh, now would be a great time for me to get some oxygen. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God, please. Please. Thank you. Once again, almost maimed by the dastardly golden halls of Labyrinth. Here's the trick with these guys. You take damage, and then you abuse invincibility frames to kill them. I fucking hate the placement of that enemy. I'm doing surprisingly well. That part usually almost always kills me. In my playthroughs of this game. It's just such, like, a bad part. Because you're in the water, you're slowed down. You got those guys throwing their weird, spiky ping pong balls at you, and it's just this whole mess. We are speeding through this zone surprisingly fast. This is quite interesting. This is quite a fast playthrough. Oh yeah, now we've got that sunset. Look at that. Just look at these sprites. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at it. That is a face full of life. Boing. Ring. This puzzle is fucked. I hate this puzzle. I have never been a fan of looping, like areas in games. Like, it's incredibly obnoxious when an area, like, loops on forever, because, like, in Sonic and Knuckles is, like, the Pyramid Zone, like, Sandopolis. How the fuck did I forget Sandopolis' name? It has that area in Act 2 with the looping, slides. And it can be a real, like, pain in the ass to tell where you're supposed to be going. Or if you're at a certain point, because everything looks the same. It's just the orange hellscape. Like, what you want me to do? And then here, that puzzle, when I first beat this game, when I first reached this zone for the first time, that confused the fuck out of me. I did not know, like, what to do in the slightest. Because it's so just, like, weird and unexpected. Because I'd almost entirely, like, either you add more, like, obvious landmarks to indicate, like, what layer I am in this infinite expanse of fucking slides, or you just kill me if I reach the bottom. Or you actually tell me, like, the mechanic of holding the direction of the wall you're on and then pressing jump to get a really massive jump is weird. And I like it, but I feel like it's just a weird quirk. Once you figure it out, it's fucking amazing. Honestly, kind of wish it was utilized more. But then that would be a huge roadblock. I feel like maybe Green Hill Zone could have done a little bit more to indicate these weird physics quirks so that players could have the opportunity to learn them to learn it concretely before they have to go through that weird ass puzzle. Because not only is it a weird puzzle in general, but you have to also have that knowledge of that physics trick to even have the opportunity of like being able to solve it. Yeah, I'm rewinding. What the fuck of it? You think this is a top 10 speedrunning video? It's not. Oh god, that was fucking weird. I need some oxygen, please. Give me those sweet boobos right now. There we go. That's gonna be that's a fucking interesting sentence. Um. Ding 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 ding. Epic music right here. Epic music. Oh no, no, we don't accept that. We don't accept that around here. I'm not dealing with that. Now the question is, if this is so on Sonic, does this count as bad Sonic gameplay or bad platformer gameplay? On the scale of on a spectrum, is how much of this is shitty Sonic gameplay and how much of this is just shitty platformer gameplay. I love the gold on that spinny wheel thing. Yeah, this is the animations are improved too. Look at that. Look at how smooth that is. So good. This may be the objectively best way to play Sonic 1. Like, I don't know. It's just... Like, look at it. What the fuck? That's weird. That's a weird thing. That is a weird thing. And with this landmark in the level, we now can know and tell that we have officially... we're about to reach the, Robotnik boss fight in massive quotes. You just chase him up. And then this boss fight that is coming up is total dog shit. I hate it so much. It fills me with pure, unadulterated rage. Yeah, fuck you. This boss fight's miserable. I just don't like this at all. It's so bad. It's like just... You know... It's not even a fight either. You just sort of like... chase him up here. And it's already over. Like, nice boss fight. Nice fucking boss fight. It's already over. Like, what was I fighting? I was fighting, you know, the urge to, like, punch a wall. If you like, get hit and then you watch helplessly as Sonic falls into the, pit, you're just fucked. But that doesn't matter now. I really wish I could be hearing the music to these zones, because it is really, really good. I really like the Starlight theme. Sadly, my setup will not allow me to do that, because if I play it loud on my TV, you're going to pick it up on the microphone. But yeah, there's just the fucking atmosphere of this zone is so good. Wait a minute, why am I here? I can take the high road. I can take the high road. I have the skills to take the high road. You just wait. Just you wait. Like, just do it. I'm gonna get up there, bro. I know I can. No. They're not letting me do an epic slope jump. They really do not want me to do a slope jump here. Yeah, they're blocking me off from reaching that area. That's a got good gamer skills on the first try type moment there. Oh no, I want to see what's there. I want to see what's here. I want to see what's in the interesting area. I want to see what's in the interesting place. We got bombs, and we got fucking bombs. God, there's so many bombs. Holy shit. Such a good theme, such a good zone. Wait, where am I supposed to go, bro? Oh, I guess, so that was all for an invincibility? That was all for an invincibility, really. Just all of that, like, deviation for an invincibility that's gonna last me, like, 30 seconds. No, I want to take the high road. Let me take the high road, asshole. Asshole, I want to see the high road. Doinkish. Doinkish. Boinkish. Secret route revealed. The fuck are you even supposed to do about this guy? You just sort of Like, it would be fine if you could, like, if he was faster, but he's not faster. So you're just gonna have to deal with him. If you were trying to not get hit at all, you would just have to sit there and wait for him to slowly move past that area of the screen. Like, that's kind of fucked. Bang, bow, wow, wow, wap, bap, 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 ba, 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 da, bow. Oh, fuck. Here we are. Here we are. I can do better than that. I can do better than that. I can master my physical so much better than that, bro. Bam! Instant gaming. Sonic has passed Act 1. Score. Incredible. Ooh. There's fucking vibes on this are crazy. Like, this is definitely one of my favorite zones. The atmosphere, the star, the namesake starry background is just so fucking. Fan is blowing me into it. What is it doing? How is it doing that? The like green cityscape. This is one of my favorite zones. And in some of my old dilapidated fan game projects I did for this. Now I've more moved on to original projects. But this was a major inspiration for some of my zones. Like, it's just such a fucking cool zone. And the like show vibes are great. I love it so much. It never fails to make me feel just better in every way. So good. Let me just pick up some wrongs here before I go up onto this top path. Or get even more wrongs and then go back down to the bottom path. Wait a minute. Wait the fuck. Wait, was there like a differing path right at the end that just so you could like have like a lower? That's weird. That's kind of weird. Because from what I saw from going super fast was that there was a lower path that you could access right before you reach the signpost to reach a lower signpost, which is kind of weird and doesn't make sense. It just kind of seems like worthless extra work to me. It's a fucking great remix. Can't even say it enough. Hope I don't sound like a broken record. Um, repeating my shit. It's really interesting, as you get older, learning what like like various like sayings actually mean and where they actually come from. Cause I like broken record, something like repeating itself over and over again, right? You don't think about that when you're like a kid and you're saying that saying. Hell, you may even misuse that if you're when you're a kid, and so you just like hear sayings like that, and then actually figuring out like why is it broken record? Fuck is a broken record? Write broken record make broken sound like what is that? What does that mean? You got the tighter loops of Starlight, which are really cool. I like the tighter loops. I like the architecture, if you could call it that, of this zone. This is definitely my favorite Sonic 1 zone, absolutely. Atmosphere, sprite work, in the original too, of course. Like the incredible, cool level gimmicks, that are simple and not overbearing and don't define the zone, and like the sort of like it feels like it's Sonic 1, the level design of the zone is what makes it unique, rather than some sort of superficial gimmick that's just added in after the fact. It just feels more like genuine to me, you know. Like they don't have to rely on gimmicks. Like they have these unique different level design quirks that each of the zones have. Whether that's a good or bad thing, I'd say that's a good thing. Maybe a later Sonic game could I wish later Sonic games could have like gone back and done more of the unique level design for each of these zones. That would have been great. Like imagine if each of the later zones had like, because they do that in some of the later zones. S Sonic and Knuckles does have some of that unique like sort of level design and across the zones thing where they have their own level design quirks. And when I say level design, I do not mean like an object that sets something apart. I mean like the terrain differences in the terrain of the level. That is such a fucking rookie mistake. I cannot believe I just did that. That is such double rickaroony, bro. Holy shit. Let be a land on the fucking platform. Dung 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 dung. Ooh. Here we have the most iconic part of Scrap Brain, the weird gnawing teeth. Whoa. No. I'm not gonna accept that. That's stupid. I was like locked in place by my D-pad. I'm using a Sega Genesis mini controller, by the way, to play this. Which is really nice. I'm so glad that unlike fucking Nintendo, those bastards use like plugs that you can't plug into a PC on purpose. So force you so like I don't know why, just because they're fucking Nintendo and they're assholes. But Sega, you have a USB so that you can play emulators of this and use it for various things. They're not gonna stop you. They don't give a shit. And I mean, if you've bought a Sega Mini, you've obviously probably own a lot of the games that you're emulating already, or you've bought a license to have that shit. You've bought a license by buying a Sega Genesis Mini to use that controller however you wish. It's your controller. You own it, not Sega. It is yours now. You own that physical object. Something that Nintendo could fucking take a lesson from the Switch too. To still fucking own your console. What's a bunch of fucking horseshit. I am getting real sick of corporate shenanigans. Like, I just cannot take that stuff anymore, bro. Like I bought a console, it should be mine. I own that. I should own that piece of physical hardware. I don't get why they're doing that. Well, they're doing that because they're greedy and they don't want the evil, disgusting programming newbies making their emulator projects and their passion projects. And that's their property. That's their IP. If they don't manage all of that, then they're gonna go to hell, and the devil's gonna shove a pitchfork up their ass. Ooh yeah, that Scrap Brain remix is raw. You hear that? Damn, boom. Sega Genesis does deep, bassy music really well. It does a lot. It does twang, 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 twang. Twang, 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 twang. It does very rigid. It does some smooth stuff well. It can do some smooth stuff really well. Like Echo the Dolphin music, it probably can do like smooth, relaxing stuff well. But it does do that more like rough, sort of like. I think I'm gonna say, so if the NES is chip tune, this is tip tip piece, like, or maybe tip position, because we've now we're going from just a little tune, just a little melody. It's just a tip tune to this is a tip composition. This is a major upgrade. What the fuck is this? That is weird. What is oh 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 what the fuck? Oh, you gotta be joking me. Oh, what? That is some shit. There's like this fucking trap here. If you fall in, you're just fucked. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh, just kill me. Just kill me now. That is such a stupid death trap. I genuinely hate that. The Sonic ones for Sega Master System version has a major fucking problem. With the cruel and unusual death traps. It's like the second stage of Scrap Brain is absolute cock and ball torture. In fact, the Sega Master System remake of Sonic, the SMS remake, has some pretty ass level design. And the original does have some pretty shitty moments as well. Like, there's so many fucking cruel and unusual death traps in Scrap Brain. Like, it's just ridiculous that what the SMS remake does in Scrap Brain. Especially if, because on the original version, you didn't have like a retry. You couldn't retry the zone. You couldn't retry you didn't have save states or any shit. No, you suffered through that shit. If you like died, you would have to restart the entire game because some asshole developers like cheeky trick. Like, that is just a nightmare. Like, that's crazy. Hopefully I won't fall into a fuck you pit again, because that would be pretty awful, I would say. That would be pretty ungood. Slowly we make our way towards the end of the game, which we are fast approaching. Whoa. Oh my god, stop. Stop doing. Oh! That almost killed me. I hope that didn't pick up on recording. I hope that audio destruction did not pick up on recording. Come on. Oh, that's fucked up. Yeah, there's a lot of cruel, like, trickery in Scrap Brain Zone. There's so many, like, things and punishing elements that if you don't have save states or rewind, will just ruin your day. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. There is some fast gameplay that you can have in Scrap Brain. I do feel like if you like abuse invincibility frames, like, well, and you like in a more skilled player than I could really blast through these zones. Like, say the guy in the alternate universe who isn't using rewind and all of this is just like actual gameplay. Like, on their best day, they could probably like blast through this shit like in seconds. And that's a good thing. Oh, alright, are you ready for Labyrinth Zone Act 4? Excuse me. Whoa, no. Oh, I have to walk up to the tile there. I have to be on that exact tile, let me. Oh no, he's gonna curse me. Oh shit, oh fuck, what am I going to do? These cheeky bastards, they knew. They gave the act the labyrinth sound. Now, I don't know if a lot of people know about this shortcut, but there is a shortcut. There you can just skip like the majority of that level, like the majority of this act, like by taking this shortcut and then making the right moves. Like, you can just completely like look at this shit. You see that? You see, I'm not. It doesn't matter how many rings I collect because I'm just gonna be I'm have them all stripped away from me in the next zone. And the next act is for some fucking reason. I'm pretty sure that this is a separate zone from the other zone. So what it's doing is it's making it is that your rings disappear because the game thinks of it as a separate level. And so it just like doesn't do that. Got him. Yeah, this like they brought this back as a mini boss in Mania. It's a pretty cool boss. These bosses aren't bad. These are enjoyable boss fights. You know, this boss on a first playthrough can really like get you on the edge of your seat. It's a pretty intense fight. Now of course it's just fucking easy. Oh, I didn't get to get my hand on that time. Getting bad RNG on this fight is an absolute total fuck you. Like, every time. Because if you like have him get a bad spawn where he spawns far away and you can't reach him, or he's blocked by another killer thingy, it can be so painful having to wait. Just like incredibly painful. Yeah, like that. But if that happened like 5 times in a fucking row, That would suck. Whoa. Whoa. I just yawned and my ears just got like super HD. Holy shit. It feels like I've had air pressure trapped in my ears for like eons. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. I feel so much like more clear after that. I feel like I just upgraded to HD 4K audio, bro. Oh fuck me! No. That was that. I'm not gonna let that slide. I'm not gonna let you get away, Eggman. I'm not gonna let you get away, Eggman. There you go. There you have it. One of my favorite games completed. And old Donkus Bonkus to send them on his way. I did not get all the Chaos Emeralds, but I had a good fucking time, didn't I? Maybe next game I will get all the Chaos Emeralds, but that's gonna be it for us today. And now we get to see the amazing credits redone by the amazing people who made this act. Do check it out. It's called Sonic One. Reno. Yeah, we're gonna watch these credits. But this game really is like just an incredible starting point. It's an incredible game. And when people say that a game is an incredible starting point, they mean that as in, well, it's a good start, but it doesn't live up to the same heights as the rest of the series. But for me, I feel like this is one of the greatest games in the series. It's one of my favorite games all time. You know, we got it up there with Earthbound and A Link to the Past. You know, and this is really, really, really high standards because those two are like in top one and top two-ish, three-ish. You know, with Sonic CD being in the second place there. But in this game, it's just a good fun game. It may not be speed, go, feel my ADHD all the time. But like, it's just a good, solid gameplay experience, even in the slower moments. And this hack really added to that too. Like, it's a fun, good experience, and it's just a nice time to blast through. Because it's like easy to go through and play on a whim because it's a small, good, memorable experience. I can remember all the zones in this game off the top of my head. Green Hill, Marble Zone, Spring Yard, you know, Labyrinth, um, Starlight, and Scrap Brain. It's just memorable, memorable game, and we got this credits theme too. Um, this is just a classic. It's good. It's a good game. And oh no, I didn't get all the emeralds. Wah. Oh fuck. Oh shit, didn't get the emeralds. What am I gonna do? Oh my god. Whatever shall I do? I did not get the emerald runeys. I am going to be cursed. Well, that's gonna be all for this episode. Let's see. Wow, an hour. Beat the game in like an hour, a single hour. It's a short game. Nonetheless, I will be seeing you guys next time, and I will see you later. Aficianado out. Out. Out.